guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So guys, I want to give you here an update on NIO. We have to talk about the recent price action and the support and resistance price levels which we can see here in the chart. Everything what I say here is of course not financial advice, but NIO is one of my so-called super squeezers for 2025. This is not to hype you up, guys, or to create here FOMO. Please make your own due diligence, but I have here high expectations on NIO. And I think as soon as the market makers start to cover here some of those shorts or fail to delivers, we could see here a massive price increasement for NIO, same like we had here back in 2020 and 2021. Yeah, guys, before we start here with the drawings, I show you just very quick what we have to expect here from the price actions when you understand how market makers work and where are the resistance and support levels, and you know that the market makers leave us hidden signals in the chart, then there will be not that much surprising price actions for any stock in the market or any asset, guys. So for NIO, that does mean that it is very, very possible that the price will tank down here back to $1.55, simply because we had here once this kind of shakeout. I think here in the $2.50 range here is a very strong support, but market makers create these kind of shakeouts here. But when you see these kind of shakeouts with gap downs, I for a second disable here everything, guys. You can see we had here a massive sell-off reaction, small rebound, then this kind of huge gap here in the chart. And that was the beginning of the short squeeze or the big price run up which we had here for NIO, guys. This is what the market makers do and what we had since the price action here from 2019 and 2020. We have here a couple of open gaps in the chart, and the chance that those gaps get filled is about 90%. However, that does not mean that NIO cannot start to squeeze before closing those gaps. It can take years until these gaps get filled, but keep that in mind. If you see for any reason, whatever the news telling you here, a price drop of 20, 30, 40, 50% here in a couple of days, then the only purpose here for this is that the algos close the open gaps. Of course, when a company is diluting a stock, this is not in favor for a squeeze. Dilution acts like additional selling pressure. So if NIO decides to dilute the stock, then of course we can also see here a massive price drop. Besides that, guys, I am personally super bullish on NIO. I think we can expect here some big squeezes in 2025. I try to do that here, by the way, every week, guys, to predict short squeezes. It's not only here the NIO video where I show you the price levels. I also try to predict short squeezes here for a lot of other stocks in the market. And we had a squeeze here 23rd of January of 443%. That was one of my hot stocks which I released here during the Christmas time. So this stock took a little bit more time as I expected to lift off, but you can see when I released my video, the bottom was in. This ticker here started to climb up its way, and then we had finally here a 443% squeeze. Why do I say that? Because right now, guys, my brand new hot stock video is out. So that means that I upload here every Sunday my so-called hot stocks, and these videos here contain tickers with high squeeze potential. I personally expect them to squeeze in the very few next days. I can never give any guarantee, of course, guys, and no financial advices. But if you want to see those short squeeze plays, then you can check out here our trading community. The most popular membership which I have is the full package membership here on Patreon. You get a lot of benefits, and every day, guys, new members joining in. If you also want to join in, please click here the info icon in the corner and you get access to the Patreon member link. Yeah, guys, my personal game plan for NIO. Yeah, this is, as I said, my personal game plan. Make your own due diligence. I have a price target here for NIO, I think. Yeah, so if I am a market maker, I have to create more drama. What we already know is that we have here a support at $3.73. Every time when NIO hit this price level here, we had here some kind of squeeze reactions. To give you an overview about the volatility here, first we touched this price level, we had here an algo squeeze of 67%. The second time this one was even a little bit higher, and that was here a total squeeze in the daily chart of 111%. It looks like the bottom is in, right? As I said, when we zoom out, we can see that everything, in my opinion, below $2.64, to be precise, $2.64 is, in my opinion, the perfect bottom. we have this open gap at $1.55, which means technically NIO has to close this gap sooner or later. But as I said before, that doesn't mean that we first have to close the gap before seeing a short squeeze. I think this ticker here will squeeze again. We will see here one more squeeze, and in my opinion, guys, every price here at $2.60 or lower is very, very high, potentially a squeeze price target. I think that we have to come back here a little bit lower. The chart pattern which we have, this is here the micro pattern, where we see this trend channel is building up and where we have some kind of bottom. I already showed in my other video here this kind of macro trend channel pattern, and also you can see here that we're moving here in a big trend channel pattern, and we are actually here at the bottom. So we have already here 1-2 touch points, so it is possible that we start to lift off from here. And if you see here a price, guys, of $18 for NIO, or even, yeah, I would say here in the $18 to $17 range in the next weeks or months, it looks like a short squeeze, guys, but this is still a squeeze here within the normal algo pattern. So what I think is, since we're trading here very close to the liquidity zone where the buying algos are waiting, so I think here is some kind of wedge building up. I can show you that here by one supportive line, that you understand what I mean. So I think, guys, yeah, you can see we have the chance here to break out to the downside as well. That is possible just because we know that we have the open gap. But besides that, guys, I think it's coming here to a showdown very, very soon for NIO. And when I talk about this showdown, then I talk here for a showdown in favor for the bull. So I think we will see here a squeeze. And as I said here, the price goals which I at least expect are here $10 to $18 or $17, depending on the day, is what I at least expect. But when we see the bigger picture here, then NIO is more or less has an uptrend channel here. So if we can squeeze out of this accumulation trend channel over $17 to $18, guys, then we have here squeeze price targets from $26 and higher. Especially $26 could act like a massive resistance, but just based on this technical line here, when we break this price with volume, then we could see here even a much higher squeeze, even new all-time highs are possible. I know that sounds crazy. Yeah, this is not here to hype you up, but this is how chart techniques work, guys, and the algos or the market makers always get the lowest possible prices here. And that means, guys, yeah, that was here a trigger once for NIO, $1.55, or here in that case $1.19 was the all-time low. You can also see my Novavax videos, guys. I predicted also the Novavax squeeze which we had here, because it was exactly the same setup, and we have the same setup here now for NIO, guys. Yeah, so that's why I say what I expect. We have here still a lot of open gaps to the upside. So if NIO now comes back a little bit higher, $4.45, here is one open gap waiting. I would not be surprised. And we can see that the top line of this trend channel pattern is here around $5.37. So when we come back here to $5.59, $5.37, guys, this is just a fake out in my opinion. Of course, it depends on the volume. A squeeze is possible right now. But as I said, if I am a market maker, I want to create more panic. I want to bring people out of their positions, make them be scared, make them believe that this ticker here goes to hell, guys, and then maybe they start to cover some of their positions. We have such a big market capital here of $8 billion. The price is very stable, so I don't see any reason why they should dilute the stock. But as I said, if they decide to dilute the stock, guys, then that squeeze setup here is getting more worse. But I will, of course, update you if this should happen, guys. So my landing zone here, the first landing zone based on the technicals which we have today, is here $3.30. This is the first landing zone. But yeah, if I could wish something here, yeah, I think NIO could come down here to $2.66 to $2.55 before we see here a potential breakout. I will keep the chart like it is and will update you here on the further price actions. If you want to copy here the price levels, guys, this is everything based on TradingView. As I said, $3.73 is usually a support. Everything below that is a dip, which I personally buy, not financial advice. And then everything here until $7.84 is just an algo squeeze, but could bring us here a much bigger squeeze. If you want to copy the price levels, this is everything here based on TradingView. This is the chart program what I use for all my videos and all my trades, guys. And if you want to learn trading, I highly recommend that program. I can give you here a $15 discount link on the premium tier. When you click the info icon in the corner, you get access to the TradingView discount link. So my friends, that was the update. Don't forget here to check out my latest hot stocks available right now. I thank you so much here for your time, guys, watching this video. And if you don't want to miss any updates, then please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I appreciate that. I wish you a great start in the new week, guys. Thank you so much and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute. Bis zum nächsten NIO Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.